Sam and I first met Carissa through Erica Wassinger at the Startup Collaborative. She called one day, said, "We have this gal, you've got to meet her. We think we would be able to pair up and really help her see her line all the way from start to finish." So after that very first meeting, we brought Carissa in then to meet our workroom manager, Denise Irvin, who really laid out a plan for her in order to see it from just an idea and a drawing to, okay, how can we make this a reality and put the garments online and for sale?
She came with an idea. I want to do a line of clothing for tall women because we have such a hard time finding things that are the right lengths, the right proportion for our frame. And so that's basically what she had. I feel like there's a lot of people that are starting out that don't even realize how much is involved in taking their original concept to seeing a finished product, even a finished sample. So I was able to help Carissa with her initial designs, technical flat patterns, production patterns, which had to be graded, and all the sizing that she needed, sent to a sample maker, sourcing fabrics, fine trims, all of the notions that she was gonna need in order just to get that first sample made. I've been doing this for over 40 years. I have a lot of experience in design and the industry in general, but my main focus is in design and patterning and construction of sample garments.
And being in charge of the programming here at the FIM workroom, I work very closely with Denise in creating not only what the designers are asking for, but also an overview of what we think on the business side needs to be presented to them. One of the workshops that we created was creating a lookbook for your line. And a lookbook, it really allows us to be able to put those products on a site and sell them. A lot of times designers tend to have friends or even just use mannequins for their looks. What's really important is making sure that the end result, or the consumer who's buying those garments, gets a feel for what those garments can look like on them. So we felt it was important to create a workshop where we could bring in a photographer. Heather and Jameson as a team came in and really spoke to the importance of how do you even go about putting together a photo shoot in order to create really great imagery that has an impact. Heather and Jameson put together this photo shoot. We actually did it in record time. I believe it was done in like less than 2 hours. So we were able to team up together with myself and develop model management, provided models. We were able to get the product up there, style it, shoot it. From that, Carissa then had a launch party and was able to sell her products online. One of the things that we really identify as a struggle that a lot of designers have that come to us and work with us is, I have this great idea, I can see the end result, but how do I get to the end in order for it to be a long-term business plan that is sustainable? So it's really important that we come in and be able to give those resources to these designers, and we felt like we did a great job in doing so with Carissa, from Heather and Jameson and their photography and giving that workshop, but then also providing the photo shoot for her, as well as with our models that participated, and I even got to style it, so that was really a fun shoot. To Denise, actually creating the patterns and the sewing skills that were needed in order to take her idea from a drawing into the reality of the garment, and then seeing it launch on a website. And so we were really excited to have that all come to fruition and work together as a community.